In the Eastern European city I'm in, I started noticing chokers. And the last time I saw a choker was in like 1995. I was in high school and it was a style then. So I'm thinking, I guess things take a long time to go from the United States to other countries. But nope, this is actually a resurgence in style. Because the brain dead celebrities and the sex slaves in Hollywood are wearing it, it means that girls everywhere around the world are wearing it too. And this accessory, to me, is a little bit weird. So let's go through what a choker looks like, because maybe if you're a man, you have no idea maybe what a choker is. So let's take a look. So here's the minimalist choker. It's something that wraps around the neck. And notice how there's kind of a leash attached to it. Now we're going to get to what that signifies very soon. Here's a normal choker, I guess. This is something that's more common that you will see. And attached to it is a blue pill, because girls never take the red pill. They're always taking the blue pill. Okay, now we're getting a little bit thicker. It's getting thicker, and there's always something in the front of the choker that kind of has an attachment, it seems. Attachment, leash, we're getting warmer. Let's go to the next one. Here's a thick one. Thick signifies strength. You need something that is sturdy, that isn't easily removable, right? Here's another one. Again, notice that heart, you can attach something to it. This one has chains attached to the choker. And here is I'm guessing a model, judging by her lack of boobs and the amount of cleavage she's trying to show. But she has a choker that's pretty dang thick. It's like a sock. It's like she found a white sock. And notice the leash attachment to it. So do you have a hint of where I'm getting at? I'm getting there. I know I'm slow. I'm a slow person. Another one that's really thick. Again, notice the front attachment. This one is basically a bandana that she put on her neck. Again, a leash attachment. It reminds me of those, African and Asian women who extend their necks. I predict within a couple years, this neck extension is going to be the next degenerate thing. I mean, because they ran out of stuff. They did ear gauges. They did tattoos. They need something new. I guarantee you're going to see people in your city within 5 years with these neck rings to extend their neck. Stupid people always need a new way to be stupid. And I think the neck extension is coming. I mean, they ran out of everything else, right? All right, so let's look at a couple more now. Now the picture should be in your mind. Take a look at this. She's wearing a dog collar. This is a dog collar. This isn't jewelry, okay? And she doesn't look that bad. Her chin is a bit strong, but now this is a dog collar. This is not a choker. It's a dog collar. Notice how to go from a choker to a dog collar, it's not a lot of steps. It's like one step. It's like just put a ring at the end of it. This is something that a bulldog would wear. A bulldog collar. I've seen dogs with this kind of spiky collar, and the dog's name is usually Spike. And here you have an actual dog with a collar that doesn't look that different than what the girls were wearing. And here you have a pug, which are the ugliest animals I've ever seen, with an elaborate choker collar device. So what does this mean? I'm just going to say this. A woman will do things to signal how unconsciously she wants to be treated. Dog collars and dogs need masters. They need masters to train them, to dominate them. In the previous video I did, I'll leave the link down below, feminists in Argentina were taking their tops off as a cry for help for a man to dominate them. This is another signal. When you see a girl wearing a dog collar, also known as choker, by the fashion industry. She is telling you, dominate me. I need a strong man with a chain that can wrap around the jewelry I'm wearing and dominate me in the way that I want to be dominated. Because the new 50 Shades of Grey movie just came out and the space between my legs is getting wet. And where are the men that doesn't listen to this rape culture, feminist, wage equality bullshit and treats me like the sex slave I want to be treated as? Another thing that they're doing, another unconscious signal, is glorifying the Muslim hijab. The hijab is the men in Muslim cultures cover their women up so other men don't gaze at them. It's a form of control. It's a form of domination, of telling women what they can and can not wear. And now it's a symbol of empowerment? Are you fucking kidding me? How retarded can you be to promote a piece of cloth that is meant to control women as empowerment? That's how illogical women are. Because unconsciously they're begging to be dominated, but consciously they can't put it together like a man can. Men can link their behavior to logic. Women can't. Women feel. I feel that this hijab is so beautiful and empowering. I feel that wearing a dog collar looks cool. But this is unconsciously, they're trying to signal out to men, control me, dominate me, don't give me options, don't give me choice. Take a look at this. You have Western women, I can see the Washington Monument in the background, using a symbol of patriarchal domination to express their independence. They are so retarded. I mean, it would be like me putting on a horse saddle on my back and crying about how people keep jumping on me and expecting me to give them a ride on all fours. I mean, where is the men in their life to tell them how stupid they are? Where? I'll do it. Point me to where they are. This is so dumb. And here you have women who've never been to an Islamic country, never have, even met a Muslim probably, and wearing the freaking hijab with a patriarchal method of control. So, the first thing we can do is call the women out for being dumb. That's the first thing. They are illogical beings. The second thing is to always interpret what a woman does, not what she says. If she's wearing dog collars and wearing hijabs, she is begging for domination. There is no other explanation to it. So this is what I want you to know. Never, ever listen to what a woman says. If you want to get punked, if you want to get shat on, if you want to be taking the blue pill, like the choker with the blue pill already attached to it, if you want that, then listen to what a woman says. Listen to her as she says her choker is so cool, and listen to her as she says that the hijab is a symbol of independence. Listen to that. And then in your mind, you can say they are retarded. They don't know what they're talking about. They're just going by emotion. But deep down inside, their nature calls for domination, calls for a man with a strong hand to metaphorically dominate within the legal code. But laws can be changed, people. Laws can be changed, and domination can be institutionalized. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. I guess we can conclude from, do girls who wear chokers want to be treated like dogs? Well, I don't want to give an affirmative answer, but let me just ask this. Do dogs like being trained? And do dogs like having a master? I think you know what the answer to that is. So that's all I have for you today. Until next time.